What is up, YouTube? It's Dawson, and in this video, we're going to be talking about, can Cardano reach $10? I know everybody wants to know if Cardano can hit that $10 mark, and they want to calculate how much money they're going to make and all this, but let's just talk about a couple things that realistically can put this into perspective. We can talk about like what needs to happen for ADA to get to $10, have competitors done it, and where does the total crypto market need to move in order for ADA to make that move? And then we can assume things like, will ADA be number 3, and will the ratio between Ethereum and ADA stay constant, or will ADA have to eat up a lot more market share of Ethereum and Bitcoin in order to make this $10 reality happen? Okay, that's what we're going to talk about this video, so stay to the end if you want to see it. So when making a video like this, the first thing you want to do is actually dive into the numbers. If we look at my Excel chart here, my Excel spreadsheet, we can see that I rounded a little bit, we can see that the current price of ADA is sitting at around 32 cents today with a fully diluted market cap of about $14.3 billion. Now, if ADA wanted to jump from 32 cents to $10, that would be a 31x, about a 31.31x to be exact. So if ADA's price goes from 32 cents to $10, that means its fully diluted market cap needs to go from 14.3 billion to about 450 billion. This is just the basic level math breakdown of what needs to happen for Cardano as a community in order for it to hit the famous $10 goal that everyone has for it. So now, based off of this information, we would then go to look at competitors. Have competitors done this? Most notably, has Ethereum done this? And where is it today? And where do we think that coin will get to? If we look at the coin market cap page for Ethereum today, we can see that it's currently trading at about $1,540 with a fully diluted market cap of about 189 billion. But if we go back and look at the history of Ethereum, has there ever been a point when it's even hit 450 billion fully diluted market cap, or around that 400 to 500 billion range? The answer is yes. In around 2020, late 2021, we had Ethereum trading anywhere between 300 to 550 billion for a short period of time before ultimately coming back down to that 300 and below mark. And it had about a solid, 6 months of being in that range. So Ethereum has been there before, and this proves that Cardano could be there before if Ethereum went even higher and made room for Cardano to grow. So to answer the question of have competitors done it, yes, competitors in the smart contract platform crypto space have done it. Most notably, Ethereum is the major one to do it. So now here's where the analysis can take two kind of different roads. If we assume that Bitcoin and Ethereum's ratio to each other will remain constant, and if we assume that Ethereum to Cardano's ratio will remain constant, and if we also assume that Cardano is a top 3 crypto and will move back into the number 3 spot behind Ethereum, which I personally believe it will and should be there, now we can analyze what Ethereum needs to do in order for Cardano to reach $10. If we jump back into the Excel sheet here, we can see that currently we have a Ethereum price of about $1,540, and then a fully diluted market cap of about 189 billion. We have an Ethereum to Cardano ratio of about 4,800. So when you take 1,500 and divide it by 32 cents, you get this 4,800 number. Then if we take our 31 multiple, if the current price of ADA at 32 cents would get to $10, then that's a 31x. If ADA were to do a 31x and all things remain constant, then Ethereum would also need to do a 31x. So in order for ADA, at the current ratio of Ethereum to ADA, in order for ADA to reach that $450 billion market cap and get to $10, Ethereum would need to get to about a 6 trillion market cap. Based on this also, Ethereum has about half of the market cap of Bitcoin. So if Ethereum were to get to about a 6 trillion market cap, then Bitcoin would need to get to about a 12 trillion market cap. Obviously, these numbers are really, really out there and not something that you can accurately rely on. A better method to go about this would be assuming that Bitcoin and Ethereum's market dominance will get chipped away from other large cryptos like ADA or Algo or Polkadot or other things as communities begin to grow. We cannot expect the ratios to stay the same, but this is just an interesting perspective to view it from. One other thing we can look at is the total cryptocurrency market cap at about the same time when Ethereum was doing its 450 to 500 billion fully diluted market cap. So at that time, the total crypto market cap was ranging between between $2 and $3 trillion, more like 2.5 trillion to $3 trillion. And so in order for Cardano to get to $10 and be at, a 450 billion fully diluted market cap, we would need this fully diluted market cap of the entire crypto space to be north of $3 trillion, just because, ADA might eat up some Ethereum's market cap. It might eat some of Bitcoin's market cap. It might eat some of the market cap of some of the smaller coins, if people stop investing in those and move more towards Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, Polkadot, Algo, Cosmos, stuff like that. But in order for these huge cryptos that are already big in the top 10, top 5 to grow and be growing more, it's going to take more resources. So in order for ADA to get to $10, I would expect the total crypto market cap to be north of $3-4 trillion. Now, what do I think about all this? I think that this is very, very, very hard to analyze. I would personally I don't believe that Ethereum and Cardano are going to stay proportionally the same distance from each other. I think if Cardano were to move to $10, it would eat up some of Ethereum's market cap, some of Bitcoin's market cap. I think Ethereum will continue to eat more and more of Bitcoin's market cap, especially in bull runs. And I think that there is a chance that some of the smaller coins at the very, very bottom of coin market cap will get eaten up by just people not investing in them anymore. So their market caps will decrease as the larger crypto market caps will increase. Now, I personally would not invest in ADA hoping for it to get to $10 anytime soon. I think it will take years and years and years, cycles and cycles for that to happen. And I most realistically would look for a $4 to $5 ADA in the next bull run around 2025, 2026. From there, maybe the next cycle can get to $10. I'm not sure. We'd have to see kind of how crypto is being adopted. But I would not invest in ADA today thinking that it's going to get to $10. It's not going to. I think some really, really crazy things would have to happen in order to make that happen. Now, with that being said, I don't think ADA is a bad investment. I don't think Ethereum is a bad investment. I don't think Bitcoin's a bad investment. I think all three of those are pretty solid investments in the cryptocurrency space based on what they provide and what they do as blockchains. Obviously, you need to know the differences between them. But Ethereum is kind of the first smart contract platform. You have Cardano, that's more of like a smart contract based on Bitcoin's UTXO. And then you have Bitcoin, which is like the last of the proof of work coins that are huge right now. There's some other ones that are worth noting, but we're not going to get into that. All in all, ADA can reach $10 if certain criteria are hit, and if its fully diluted market cap can get to about $450 billion at the current supply. Now, supply will continue to be released, but not as much as you would think. The majority of ADA is already out, and we're getting close to that kind of tail emission phase. Furthermore, if you hold ADA, you can just stake it, and then inflation won't even bother you because you will earn ADA through staking, and you will be a part of the inflation as the circulating supply is being released. So just to recap this video, in order for ADA to hit $10, it needs to have a 450 billion fully diluted market cap. It's a 31x from where we are now. And I don't think it's possible in the next bull run, sorry to say, but maybe in 2 or 3 bull cycles, if crypto is continuously being adopted as it is, it could be possible. Also, if Cardano is being adopted as it is, right? Cardano needs to succeed and show some more proof of, being a financial platform like it wants to be. Furthermore, I also think in order for ADA to hit that $10 mark, it needs to chip away at Ethereum's market cap. And then I think Ethereum needs to chip away at Bitcoin's market cap. I also think some coins will fall off, coins that are outside of the top 100. I think people that have invested in those coins will stop investing in those and invest into smarter, safer plays like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, etc. And hopefully that will have the fuel it needs to push ADA to $10, as well as expand the total crypto market cap. I think if big players are going to come in, they're not going to invest in small coins. They're going to invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum-based products, and then slowly move into Cardano, Cosmos, Algos, Polkadot, other ecosystems like that, right, that are still really, really new. I think the next 1 to 2 years, really this next bull market coming up in 2025 or 2026, whenever, after the Bitcoin halving, I think are going to be very important to watch as a crypto investor. Obviously, you'd probably need to invest before then to see really great returns. I don't think Cardano will hit to $10 by then, but I think it will be a very pivotal moment to see if these smart contract platforms are something that bigger players are going to invest in. And I will be sticking around to watch. Hopefully you will be too, all right? If you enjoyed the content, I really appreciate a like, thumbs up, and a subscribe to the channel. Please drop a comment if you think ADA is going to hit $10, and let me know if your analysis is kind of close to mine. I think it can eventually hit there, but I don't think it'll happen as soon as we would like to think, all right? Let me know if you feel the same. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Have a great week coming up, and see you in the next one.